for the very
The
first time.
situation today
sparking
is indeed
fears
very
of the
alarming.
disease going
Our
out of
healthcare
control.
system is under tremendous
Muhyiddin
pressure
also
now
outlined an
than
exit
at any
strategy
other
from the total
time since the start
shutdown
of the
state
pandemic.
As the pandemic hits our country in early 2020 and the government has enforced Movement Control Order (MCO), many physical stores were forced to improvise their business by switching to online stores, which has resulted in the acceleration of e-commerce market growth to 24.7% in 2020. The market is expected to reach 51.6 billion Malaysian ringgit by 2024, increasing at a compound annual growth rate (CAGR) of 14.3% between 2020 and 2024. Besides receiving package from online stores, consumers also receive food from online restaurants. Malaysia online delivery has over 6.2 million consumers during 2020 and the number is expected to rise annually. However, it's not always sunshine and rainbow. There's always a catch. Every day, over 1.7 million packages are stolen or goes missing, which has resulted in $25 million in lost goods and services. According to the new study by C+R Research in United States of America, the number of respondents who reported having a package stolen rose from 36% in 2019 to 43% in 2020. And in the 43% who have had a package stolen, almost two-thirds, which is 64%, say that they have been a victim of package theft more than once. Although there is no official data in Malaysia, the problem still exists among in the community and also the neighboring countries. Another concern during outbreak of coronavirus disease 2019 is the safety of food delivery and the parcel that comes in.
It's generally felt that food is not usually a vehicle of transmission of this virus.
This is backed up by World Health Organization due to COVID-19 is the respiratory illness and it's not from food like Salmonella or E. coli. But the question here is the delivery man and the container that comes to you, does it safe? So based on the few problems that I have presented to you, I have questions for you. You must have been wondering why we choose this project. Why Smart Contactless Mailbox? So our objectives for this project is, the first one is to prevent the spread of human disease by elimination of microorganisms on non-living surfaces, especially to your parcels and to your online food delivery when the mail comes in to the Smart Contactless Mailbox on the upper compartment. And the second one is to maximize the safety of packages received from package theft and bad weather. So you don't have to worry about the package are being missing or stolen, or maybe it will be exposed to rain and hot, especially when your package is fragile. And the third one is to provide the best solution using Arduino kit and smart design with maximized quality and, importantly, minimize cost.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Azila binti Suhaimi. Today I'm going to present about the circuit of the system. To create the smart contactless mailbox circuit, we need to use a few components. The main one is Arduino Uno. Then we need to use breadboard. In this circuit, we will use 3 breadboards. Now for the input of the system, we will use ultrasonic distance sensor, push button, and 250 kilo ohm potentiometer. Next, for the output, we need to have 5 servo motors, LCD 16x2, and piezo buzzer and LED lights with 2 colors. To ensure all the components can function well, we need to have 3 pieces of 1 kilo ohm resistor, 2 pieces of 160 ohm resistor, 2 pieces of 10 kilo ohm resistor, and 1 piece of NPN transistor. All the components will be connected to the Arduino using jumper wires. For the power source, we need to prepare 9-volt battery with the battery holder. Total cost of the circuit is around RM104.90. But usually, we can get all the components in one set like this, with the cheaper price. Basically, the price of the set is 60 ringgit. Next, let me show you how to install the circuit. This is all the components that we use in our circuit. Okay, now we can proceed to the installation of the circuit. As we can see here, the smart mailbox system is divided into 5 main sections. We have input section, sanitizer section, tilt section, owner security sections, and notifier section. So in input section, we divide into 2 subsections, which are package input and letter input. For package input, it is equipped with servo motor that attached with digital pin 7 and push button that attached with digital pin 6 and 10 kilo ohm resistor. So the other input is letter input section, where ultrasonic sensor that attached to digital pin 3 and 4 will detect the presence of the letter. So this sensor will be put near to the letter slot. So next, the notifier section. We use 3 types of notifier, which are LED light, piezo buzzer, and LCD. There are 2 LED lights used, which are red LED and green LED, attached to analog pin A1 and A0 respectively. So both LED are connected to 160 ohm resistor. Meanwhile, the piezo buzzer is connected to the analog pin A2 with transistor and 1 kilo ohm resistor. Then the third one is LCD that connected to digital pin 8 until 13. So then we continue with the sanitizer section and tilt section. Both sections, we use servo motors that connected to digital pin 2 and analog pin A5 respectively. Last but not least, the owner security section that will be installed in lower compartment of the mailbox. So servo motor that acts as the lock is attached to the analog pin A3, and potentiometer that acts as the key slot is connected to analog pin A4. So let's see the full installation process of the circuit. The installation of the circuit is useless if there is no instruction given to the circuit. So we need to code a program to instruct the circuit. So here is the coding of the system. The coding started with the declaration and definition of all variables. So since we will use LCD and servo, we need to include both library in the coding. So after that, we will continue with the setup. We need to clarify the input and the output. Just to promote our system, this LCD will display the project name when system start. Then now we go to the void loop, where here the loop function will run over and over again as long as the system is on. Next, the input function. So this is the coding for ultrasonic sensor for letter input and push button for package input. After we get the input, the first output of the system will be the notification. Then we go to the function for sanitizing system. Last but not the least, the function for security system for owner part.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Faiz bin Shairul Azman. Today I'm going to present about the SolidWorks presentation and how it's work on the simulation. Okay, now I will show you the SolidWorks presentation of our product. This is the expert view of our smart contactless mailbox. There are four main parts, which are the mailbox, upper cover, lower cover, and the sanitizer placement. Okay, the mailbox was designed like this, is to give the user modern looks and to ensure the postman has place to deliver not only the letter but also small parcel. Okay, it was built mostly from the steel metal to make sure its toughness, and it was colored in the dark color. Okay. The upper part was built for the postman to put in the letter and the small parcel. This is the part to put the letter, and then this is the part to put the small parcel. Okay. The mailbox can be mounted to the ground because we can have screw part below the mailbox, so it will not move, as you can see. The upper cover was made up from plastic and steel, and it will automatically open when the button was being pushed. Okay. The button will be pushed and the upper cover will open. The sanitizer placement was made up from the steel to ensure it can prevent from someone that want to break it and take the parcel from the safety box. Okay, this is the sanitizer placement. Okay, and this is the safety box. Right. Okay, this was designed to ensure that the parcel and the letter will be sanitized before it gets into the safety box. For the lower part cover, this was made up from steel to ensure the safety of the item inside the safety box. The only way to open it is by using this key. You can see this key. Okay. Now we will using the section view to see the sanitizer and the servo that used to push the sanitizer button. Section view. Yes, okay. And this is the sanitizer bottle. We can change it if the liquid was empty. Okay, that's all.
So to see the whole process, we need to have an input. Let me show you the package input first. Okay, we need to push this button. Then you can see here the servo lock of upper compartment will turns to 0 degree, which means unlock. And it will stay unlocked for a few seconds to allow the delivery guy to insert the package. So when time's up, the servo will log back and notifier section will take place. So after a few seconds, we can see here then the sanitizing process will take over. The servo will push the sanitizer spray while the LCD will tell the owner that the sanitizing process is in progress. So after sanitize, the servo in tilt session will turn to 90 degree to help the divider of the mailbox to tilt and move the items in the upper compartment to go to the lower compartment. Okay. We can see here the LCD will display the one package is already delivered. Item delivered is in the form of letter. So for the letter input, the delivery guy no need to open the upper compartment because we already provide a letter slot. So when a letter is going through the slot, the ultrasonic sensor will sense an object approaching it. So it will give the input to the other section. The process and the output will be the same as the package before. So we can see the notifier will notify the user. Then the sanitizing process take over. And tilt section will move the items to the safe place. Okay, see, since the item insert is letter, then the LCD will count the letter as 1. Basically, that is about the circuit in upper compartment. Now let's see the lower compartment. It is in locked condition, right? So the owner needs to has the match key of the mailbox. When the match key is inserted and touch the potentiometer, then the key and the servo lock will rotate, mapping to the rotation of the potentiometer. It will stay unlocked for a few minutes, so it will give time for the owner to pick the items. Then after all the mailbox is empty, the servo will lock back automatically and the counter display in LCD will reset. So that's all. Our project Smart Contactless Mailbox is equipped with smart lock for upper compartment and lower compartment and 3 types of notification: buzzer, LED lights and LCD display. The delivery man will place the parcel inside the upper compartment and the disinfection process will begin. Then, the parcel will move to the lower compartment with only owner with key can open it.
Our product is unique and exceptional from other mailbox service because our product comes with sanitizer mechanism which will disinfect your packages from pathogenic microorganisms and non-living surface, especially during this pandemic. It is also can secure your package from snatch, thief, or wild animals due to its self-lock specialty.
Do you often find yourself worrying about bad attitude from delivery men, especially when your parcel is fragile? Well, our product can ensure that your parcel is safe from being thrown, which can result in package damage and broken items by just simply ask the delivery man to put your parcel inside the upper compartment of Smart Contactless Mailbox.
There are a few future improvements that can be made for our product. Firstly, we can replace the current notifier with Wi-Fi module. Once the parcel is inside the Smart Contactless Mailbox, the owner will receive the notification via phone message or through application, regardless the owner's location.
Besides that, we can improve our product by implement RFID or keypad system to replace the switch button system. To unlock the security system, the owner can replace the key using RFID card. Besides, we also can use keypad as an unlocker so that the owner no need to bring the key or card everywhere. They just need to insert the password at the keypad.
Lastly, we can install solar panel to store the electricity needed by Smart Contactless Mailbox. The solar panel acts as supplementary energy to the existing battery power source. This will minimize the power usage from the battery and at the same time we're promoting safe and environmental friendly energy consumptions.
As the conclusion, smart contactless mailbox can help to prevent the spread of human disease by elimination of microorganisms on non-living surfaces with the implementation of auto-disinfectant spray.
Besides, smart contactless mailbox also can maximize the safety of packages received from the package thief or bad weather with the implementation of the self-lock in the system.
As we all know that smart contactless mailbox is equipped with a few technologies from Arduino kit circuit, the total cost for the circuit is only Rm 104.90 ringgit, or we can buy it in set, which is Rm 60 ringgit per set. So this project helps to provide the best solution using the Arduino kit and smart designs with maximized quality and minimized cost. Overall, the objectives for this project has been successfully achieved.
So that's all from us.
Thank you.
Assalamualaikum.